everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Wheeler's supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes.
I spit another right at ya. I'm from the shower, it'll get ya. In fact, you act, I'm from the hem.
The Lion's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
Introducing first, fighting out of Chicago, the Dream, Wheeler. His adversary, coming out of London, Ryan.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Teddy, when a southpaw faces an orthodox fighter, he has some natural advantages. But one of them just comes from the fight that the righty doesn't see a lot of lefties, right?
Well, that's exactly right. He doesn't have much time to practice against the southpaw, so it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel comfortable. Before you know it, you're not doing things that you should be doing.
Parries that punch away. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good looking right hand after he got hit. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by the Dream.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Halfway through round number one. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Come on!
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by the Dream. Able to dismiss that body shot. Missed the target with that hook. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Wheeler. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. How about that left hand?
Move your head!
Not able to land the headshot. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Just like that, all right? You're doing good. Keep it up. Listen, your best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Scores up top with a left. Wheeler's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice block by the Dream. He got hit. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. The Lions doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Keep that head moving.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Wheeler's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Gets rid of that body shot. And there he counters back against his opponent. Wheeler's coming off of a round where he clearly stunned his opponent, and now you get the sense that he could be building on it. That momentum is on his side.
Well, he's found something that works for him, and he's going to stay with it.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hand.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. Listen, you're getting caught up. You're getting caught up.
The Lions recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Wheeler. Blocks the headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Lion. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Wheeler's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. He just missed that shot up top. The Lions putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Halfway through this round here, he took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. The Lions basically giving you the impression that he's a little tentative to throw punches based on what happened earlier when he got hurt.
Yeah, he's got to find a way now to not give up the offense that he had earlier. He wants to go into a defensive mode a little bit, but if he gives up that offense, he'll fall too far behind and get to that no man's land where he'll need a knockout to win, and he doesn't have that kind of power.
Wheeler's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Nice strike after catching one by the Lion.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Don't get careless. Okay, don't fight his fight. Keep it up. Keep it up.
That's it. Nice workout. Keep fighting smart and keep busy.
4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Wheeler's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Little head hunting with the left. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. The Lion's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Come on! Crashes home a headshot after blocking his opponent. The Lions giving us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Wheeler. A sound combination by Wheeler. The Lions making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Well upstairs with the right hand. He returned fire right there, and it worked after being rocked. Now, a big shot comes home for him. There he goes. He goes down from that headshot. 3. Wheeler's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. The Dream showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. come to the end of the round. The Dreams Cup man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
What did I tell you? Keep your hands up. You're throwing punches, but your hands are down. Are you good? Focus now. Focus.
Halfway through this fight as this round gets underway here. Been interesting so far. Who knows what we're in store for down the stretch. The Lions throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them, because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. A well-placed left hand up top.
Keep your head moving.
Solid right by Wheeler.
Left and right. Attaboy.
Halfway through round 6, the Dreams punch didn't come close.
Keep your hands up.
The Lions done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Wheeler. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
Punch.
That's a massive left hand by the Lion. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
The Lions landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And that's the end of round 6. You sit ringside long enough and you get a sense of what the scorecards are going to look like. I mean, sometimes they throw you off a little bit. But we know who should be ahead on the scorecards in this fight.
Yeah, and he does too, and his opponent does too, and you see it in his body language. He's starting to get a little discouraged a little bit. And of course, you see also that the guy winning right now, he's starting to behave like a guy that's winning. He's staying outside a little more, using those feet a little bit more, almost going into that kind of prevent defense you see in football.
Wheeler's back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
Good job with the old 1-2 by the Dream.
Oh, that's okay. Let's go.
A good block. The Lions keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Uppercut.
Goes up top with a right hand. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Wheeler. Right to the head with that right. Good counter punch by the Dream. And I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Wheeler. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move it.
Breathe now. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight. But don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more. I got more.
You know, neither man's been pushed too hard so far, but one man has taken advantage of it. A commanding lead on your scorecard, Teddy, as we start round number 8.
Yeah, he hasn't been forced into a fast pace, so he's just taken what's been given to him. There's been a lot of picking there, the fruit at the top of the tree, and he's picked it.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Keep your distance. Work the body. Pace yourself.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Able to dismiss him.
Come on.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Good way to protect the midsection. What a good counterpunch by the Dream. The Dream's making for a very inviting target right now. You can see the blood around that eye. The cut is obviously working. Big shot he just scored with. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
5. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Wheeler's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
And oh, what a good strong uppercut by the Lion. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. The Lion's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
You're good.
Wheeler's hope for an evening going his way seems like it is out the door and gone. He went down in that last round, and he's been down numerous times tonight.
And you got to wonder whether or not this fight should continue.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by the Dream. The Dream's using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to educate himself, start to, place those punches in the right spots.
Wheeler's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. "90 seconds into the 9th round.
Use your feet!
That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. The Lion's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. The Lions' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And that's the end of round 9. Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Parries that punch intended for the head. There's the old 1-2. The Lion's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good return. Big shot. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Wheeler's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
6, 7,